Welcome back to the Datarekha audio guide. I'm Diya.
And I'm Arjun. Here's an uncomfortable fact. Most LLM features ship on the words, "it seems better." And that's also exactly how most of them quietly break.
Okay, but it seems better is how I judge a new prompt too. I read a few outputs, they look nicer, I ship. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Until you change one thing. You tweak a prompt, swap the model, adjust how you fetch context. Something that used to work breaks, and you have no idea because you never measured. Eyeballing 5 examples can't catch a regression hiding in the 6,000.
So measuring is the whole game. Where does that measurement actually live?
3 places and they're a relay. Offline first. A fixed set of inputs with no good answers. You rerun it every time you touch anything. That's your regression net. Then you wire that same suite into CI as a gate. A pull request that drops the score below a threshold just doesn't merge. Unit tests, but for model behavior.
And the third?
Online. On live traffic. Thumbs up and down. Did the task succeed? Did the user escalate to a human latency? That's the real ground truth your offline set was only ever guessing at.
Right, so before we even get fancy, if I'm checking his 7 prime, I don't need anything clever. The answer is yes or it isn't.
Exactly. And that's the rule people skip. Whenever there's a verifiable right answer, exact match, valid JASO, did it call the correct tool, do the generated code's unit test pass, use a deterministic check. It's cheap, instant, and unarguable. Reach for something fancier only when there's no exact answer.
And the fancier thing is using one model to grade another, which honestly sounds like grading your own homework.
That's the leap. LLM Ask Judge. For open-ended stuff like helpfulness or tone, you ask a strong model to score against a rubric. And here's the surprise. A capable judge agrees with human raters about as often as two humans agree with each other. For pennies, across thousands of examples.
I hear a but coming.
A big one. An unguarded judge has systematic biases that quietly poison your numbers. The most notorious is position bias. Show a pairwise judge to answers, and it tends to prefer whichever one it saw first. Swap the order, and the verdict literally flips.
Wait. So the same two answers, same judge, and just reordering them changes the winner. That means the score isn't measuring quality at all, it's partly measuring who went first.
You just said the quiet part out loud. So the fix is mechanical. Run it both ways and average. Or randomize the order and the position effect cancels. And give it a rubric. Rate 1 to 5 on factual accuracy. Then on clarity beats, is this good? A concrete rubric shrinks the noise dramatically.
What other biases are lurking?
3 more worth naming. Verbosity bias. Longer answers score higher, even when they're not actually better. Self-preference. A model rates its own family's outputs more kindly. So don't grade GPT with GPT if you can help it. And leniency drift. Over a long run, the scores quietly creep upward. You fight them with rubrics, length normalization, a different judge model than the one on trial, and calibration.
Calibration meaning check it against humans?
Right? And this is the insight I tattoo on people. A judge can be perfectly consistent and perfectly wrong. Stability is not accuracy. It'll pick the same bad answer every single time, looking rock solid while being reliably mistaken. The only way to trust it is to spot check its agreement against a human-labeled set first.
So strip it all back. What's the actual skeleton of an evil suite?
4 pieces. Every time. A dataset of inputs. A scorer for each one. An aggregate, say percent passing. And a threshold that gates the merge. Version 1 scores 75%. Version 2 scores higher. The gate decides. That's it. In real life, you'd lean on a framework. Ragas for retrieval, depavel, brain trust, Langfuse. But they're all just that skeleton with a dashboard bolted on.
So the takeaway is basically stop trusting your gut and don't blindly trust the robot grader either.
Perfectly put. Vibes don't ship. Evils do. Use exact checks where you can. An LLM judge only where you must. And never trust that judge until it's agreed with a human.
Measure, then ship. That's the Datarekha audio guide. See you in the next one.